Hello, I'm Loretta Jones, CEO and founder, New York Boat Tours. And just a quick word about why I say vision strategy kicks yoga ass. uh, okay, so New York Boat Tours vision strategy is the balance between mind, body, spirit, and what New York Boat Tours calls land stance home. Land stance own incorporates New York, which is what in this corner of the world was what came together to become the first city and the country that we know as America. America can lose popularity, but not much. The history, the emblem of freedom itself that we are, is powerful. Even the weather. I mean, we don't have monsoons here. We don't have weather that's too cold year-round or stays too hot. We have the perfect balance. And our people know how to achieve it. Natural harmony. Not just with nature, but with accomplishments. We may go too far, but we know how to rein ourselves in. We can self-correct. We can push forward at all times. All kinds of times. But more importantly, we know how to stand our ground. So these exercises, New York Boat Tours concepts, products, and services, are about strength training, harmony embracing balance in fortitude, brilliance, and even fascination in newfound learning as we study together more than 125 smart topics disciplines, all in values of high ethics and integrity, dedication to world betterment as we strive to reach higher potentials. So journey along with us, take adventures and explore new information, things yet to learn, and reach higher and higher. For good.
Good morning.
Good morning. So we center, shoulders down, see that we have a center grasp on the above and the line. Even if just in our vision. Beginning at the top, we work work our way down. We'll just do 2 counts of 2 just to get a sample of the exercise. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 4. And for vision strategy Innovate, what can we see as important here for innovation? We can see future. So it's an opening to what's beyond. It's beyond. Moving on to shoulders. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 2. For shoulders, for vision strategy Innovate, what can we see as important to innovation on the shoulders? Maybe the weight of the world. What do we carry around with us? What takes our attention, our passion, or our concern? What might we like to see improved, or what might we need to see improved? For vision strategy Innovate, you can ask yourself the question, what do you see as important in the shoulder area, since we're working the shoulders, since we just finished working? So with the weight of the world, what we want to do maybe is get feet wider apart, bend the knees for a warrior stance, embrace where we can support the shoulders with our strength from our muscles. Stomach in, butt under, hips forward. Close the eyes, make muscles in both arms. Embrace the core. And own the weight that's on your shoulders. Bring it down, rising up, back together, relaxing, and back to the exercise. Moving to arms. Wide circles back. 1, 2, forward, 2. And usually these exercises are to counts of 8. For a quick version, 4. Smaller circles. Arms up. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. Arms out in a stop position. Back, 2, forward, 2. Bring it in. While you do that, you should maintain good posture throughout. And also, the arms to elbow should be parallel to the ground. Not like this, not up, but parallel to the ground. Shoulders and neck should not be crunched like that, but relaxed and down. So good posture. 3 more. Okay. Relax. Shake the arms out a little bit. Good job. Three. Forward. I incorporated that for business strategy Innovate so that we're pulling from all the directions. And what did we not do? The back. So we want to reach that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Take out the arms. In thinking of our own solutions that we can bring to Innovate, we wanted to aim and gather up all of our energy around from this side, from below, from above, and bring it in. With feet more than hip length apart. Strong stance. Maintaining that strong position. Moving on to chest. Lifting up with the breath in. So raising from our diaphragm up and over to the right. 2, 1, 2, 1, left, right, left. Back. 1, 2, 1. Front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Around to the left. Around to the right. Front to the left. Front to the right. 1, 2, 3. With the chest, hands just like this. The one our innovation, whatever it is, to be caring, sincere, and withstanding. So close your eyes and try to picture the solution to whatever was on your shoulders. Or a solution to anything you want to work on. Hands together as if swimming through water. You want to forge forward, through, and expand your idea out. And relax. Okay. Waist. One. And now extend it. Two. Further. Good. Over. Now extend. You should feel it here. Remember to breathe. Cleansing breaths. Knee to elbow. Beyond to the side. Elbow to the side. Good posture, engaging the core, keeping a flat back, and from the waist, round the back, 1, 2, 3, 4, up. For vision strategy waist, what can we think of in terms of what will be good for an innovation? Maybe waiting. Hands on the waist, and it rhymes with wait. Having the patience and the dignity to wait for the right answers, the right force, the right ways. Okay. Hips. And the knees. Just a little. Hands at the waist, keeping the waist still, moving just the hips. Right, 2, left, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Around to the right, left I mean, around to the right, forward around to the left, forward around to the right, back again, front again. Good. Circle around the back to the left, around the front to the right. Now circle around the back to the right, around the front to the right. Good. Stomach in. Good posture. Engaging the core. Spreading the feet further. Pointing the feet out. Not all the way, just diagonally. Bending the knees further. Going up onto the toes. Engaging the inside of the legs. And assuming the position again for shoulder strength down to hips. So complete stance of strength for the innovation. And down. Back down. Heels up, onto toes, and bring the heels down. So bring the heels down and hands up. Up, down, up, down. On the toes. Raising up, staying on the toes, down, up, down, stomach in, butt tucked under, engaging the core. Heels down, very good. Stretching up from the toes to the tips of the fingers. Up, stretch up, stretch up, forward. And now stretch high and a little higher, extending. Good. A little higher to extend. Good. For derriere, squat, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, these exercises are usually to counts of 8 and are challenging. There. Stretch back with one foot, ankle down diagonally. 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. Straight back. And remember, keep everything under. Stomach in, butt tucked under, hips forward, lifting the back foot just as much as it will go. Don't lean forward to lift at all. Keep good posture. 2. You should feel that in the bottom of the thigh over here, in the back of the bottom of the thigh. Again, left side now. When you're ready. It's good for balance as well. That's why I say when you're ready, once you establish the balance, then lift. Legs. Oh, and what can we see in terms of good for the butt in an innovation? Something to rest on. Rest is important. So when we go to sit down, to rest, and rest in our in our innovation, in our solutions and matter that we're solving by it. We should feel fortified, which is strengthened in it. And we should also feel at peace with it. So be able to rest in it. Back to the exercise. Legs. 1, 2. Continuing with legs. Okay. For overall, jumping jacks. Okay, what we want to do is get the heart beating. Let's run in place in all the directions as if north, south, east, west. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Feel if we can feel your heart. Okay, so what should be good for the heart in an innovation? Helping others, helping yourself, helping a situation. Think about how that would be. You can close your eyes if you want. Breathe in. Out, keep good posture. Breathing up from your diaphragm and lungs and rib cage and all of it, your chest, shoulders. Shoulders staying down though, but lifting up. So breathe in and out, letting it out. Through bringing your stomach in. Good. Continuing on with feet that we touched on a little before. Circle left, right, circle left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also good for balance. When you go for balance, bring the weight down into the leg that you're standing on. Round, round. Very good. Now the opposite way. So forward to the right, then to the left first, then to the... Wait, it's left to right to left, right, left, right. Or you can say inside, outside. We did outside first, and then we're doing inside, outside. Very good. Okay. Now, as if north to south, east to west. So what we do is face whatever is the dominant part of your space, which would be the entrance or the window. You decide how you feel. So we're not going with true north-south directionals. We're just doing what is dominant to what we're doing right now. So if you're facing the TV, if you're facing a screen and seeing this, or if you're in your your environment and you want to get a dominant space in that, decide what that is. But if whatever you're facing, you the dominant space. And what you want to do is put left forward, right back, your right leg back, left hand forward, right hand back. Line it up. Make sure this is in line with the side of your body. Not over here, not down, not up, but just in line, parallel to the floor. Same with the back. You want it directly behind you, not look to the right or the left, directly behind you. And sometimes you can only know that by looking. And then lunge forward a little bit. Now bring right to line up with left hand. Push down with your hip to the ground, toward the ground, a little bit, which bends your left knee a little further, lifting up with both hands, seeing that you saw when you centered and aligned at the beginning, and it should look more manageable now. It should look closer, it should look more in line, it should look more yours and ready to grasp. It's a vision of what could be your perspective of a thing. So bringing right leg to line up with left, arms down, relax, breathe out, head up, and now repeat, opposite side. So left leg a little diagonal, right leg going forward, right hand, left hand behind, line up, reach forward, line up, bend down, stretch down. All the while, you should have the shoulders down, good posture, hips forward, chin up, shoulders down, toward what you see as your future or perspective of the future. Relax. We're reaching for the sky, as they say. Very good. Now we're halfway through. We have a little bit of floor exercise to do and some balancing first. So keeping left leg down, left arm up, right arm down, right leg up, count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And down. I forgot that we're only counting to 2, doing the second count to 2, so we can just count to 4. This is good for east-west, as if. So right hand up, right foot down, left foot up, left palm down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Down. Turn the head. Turn the head. And we'll go further from the back of the leg. And down. Back. Come back up. But while you're there, let the tension go way out and down. Breathe with your chest. Walk the top of your head. Roll up slowly from the waist, back of your spine, and done. Shake it out. Okay. Now to floor exercise. Sitting, hands to thighs, pushing up so that we're on the very bottom of ourselves. Hands to knees. What can we see as important to those directionals, north, south, east, west? What's important to this whole, if you picture that extending, and we're resting into that and onto those thoughts of what we just did, extending down to all of those laterals and longitudes. So that it creates a sphere that is our globe, all the way around, back up to ourselves. What is important of that to an innovation? Well, we're all connected here on the globe. Being that we're all connected here on the globe, we want to make sure that our innovation does no harm, and can help all, even if only in a long run or long-term thinking, or how one thing affects the next. Okay, so reaching hands back behind, feet into the heels of our feet, lift up from the hips, down, back. Touch the toes, if you can, back to the hands, up, 2, 7, legs back, knees up. Legs forward, hips up again. 2, let's stand, press hands around. Mouth knee up, and to knees together. Up. 1, 4. This, press down, open, extend. Hands up. Up. Yes. Middle. Low. Middle. Yes. Middle. Low. Middle. Yes. Middle. Low. Middle. Yes. Middle. Low. Feel that in your stomach. Knees up again, bicycle hands. 8. And down. So feel that in the legs and the stomach. Up onto the shoulders, if you can. not, we'll work on it until we get to the end. Almost like a bicycle, but just fast. Sit-ups. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. There's a constant backwards. 8, so 4 for each side. Okay, up on knees and hands. Knees and forehead as much as you can. And out, extend out and up. Head up. Chin down, chin up. Other side. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stretch down. Press forward. Relax. Think about your innovation. Forward. Bring it in. Relax again. Thinking about your innovation. Or even just the need to innovate. You haven't thought of an innovation yet. So, what can be important to that type of a stretch? Maybe that we're strong and flexible. Flexibility, adaptability in an innovation is very important. So, palms of hands to the bottom of the feet, stretch back, back, stretch the hips forward and up, and back down. Okay, onto the right side. Right arm up. Left leg out. Down. Anchoring with the left hand. Left leg up. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sit up. Angle. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it in. Knee to chest. And out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once the floor, up to the floor, where you finger the left, right leg down and out, and up off the ground with the foot. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Other side. 1, 2. Okay, on the stomach, arms out in front, down, straight out, lift up, engaging the core onto the pelvis and abdomen, up with the hands and feet, and relax down. Up again, and relax down. One more time. Reach back. And try to rock. And why would we want to be limber in an innovation? So that we don't break. So we can rock and roll with punches. As they say, roll with it. Speaking of rolling, as a final exercise, well, no, before we do our stretches, we can do a somersault if we can. If not, if we can, just have the head under. And just let yourself roll to an almost standing position onto your feet. If you try to stop yourself, that's where you can get into. Alright? We're not done with our floor exercises. We need to stretch the legs. Open, over the right, flat back, 1, 2, round back, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, left, 1, 2, 1, 2. Around, pull the waist again. 2, 1, 2. Okay, that was the toes sort of point now flex. The toes back, heels point. 1, 2, 1. Again, for a vision strategy, innovate, exercise, we're proving out flexibility. It's important from our head to our toes to be flexible, to be strong, to be fortified, and adaptable. Bring it in, feet together, into the hands. Bring it further. Sit up, touching your very bottom. Lean forward, pull yourself forward by pulling against the toes. Stretch forward and then bounce the knees. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then pull your feet in further and bounce a little more. And a little further, if you can. Very good. Now, your feet should stay without your hands. Keep your core engaged. Turning to your back, to the waist. For vision strategy, innovate exercise. Moving out to keep working on an area. Diligence. We all know what diligence is important to a business strategy innovation. To any innovation. Feet forward and going forward. Knees straight and relaxing, shaking that out so that we shake out the inner thigh a little bit and relax. So no, toes are pointed a little bit, pointed forward. So finger down and forward, and touching at the side of the toe, big toe. And we're going to stretch forward and flat back. 1, 2. Now round again. 1, 2. Flat, and flat, round. Again, always keeping good posture. So sitting on your correct bottom, not slouching down or sitting on your tail, fold or anything. Sitting on straight up on the correct bottom. And so, again, working the waist. 2, 4. Why is the waist important? We should think about the insides of our makeup, our human makeup. So the waist are those muscles that are going to support our abdomen and everything it contains, all that digestive system and the structure that's so important to our all of everything. So bringing feet in, walk them in, going on to these parts of your hands, push up, your waist forward, onto your toes, walk your hands in, and around to the front. Support yourself from the front, on your toes, push up, onto your toes, but down back to your heels, and walk up to your fingertips, walk your hands up to your fingertips, round as you're hanging there. Slowly, that's breathing, raise up to standing, and you should congratulate yourself. You did an excellent job, and almost in the books, and you can applaud yourself if you like. But we're not done. What we want to do is spread the feet out into that stronger stance, ready to thank this time that allowed us to do what we did, and down and up again, and down and over to the side, and down, and the other side. We're taking the energy, bringing it up and down, and we're bringing this around and out, round, out, and forward, and out, and a little bit behind, arching the back as much as you can, but not too much. And breathing in and out. And again. And then we're going to do a business strategy Innovate. Creative movement that incorporates all of everything that we worked. Remembering what was important to us about what we could see, what was around, our perspective, our thoughts, our sense of solitude and thinking and closing our eyes, what was on our shoulders, the strength that our waist gives, our core, our hips being aligned in front and forward, working together with our legs, having it all tucked down, get and forward, and ready to carry us and work with our legs together and our feet being flexible throughout and versatile and diligent to keep working on it. Sorry, there's a leak on my feet. Diligent to keep working on specific areas. So, to bring it all together, why don't we start by a downward, up, and over, and back. And around, up, and around, and up. So let's try that again so we don't forget it. So down, up, and around to the right first. And bend the left knee a little bit. Down. Bend the right knee. Okay, so it's down. Down. Right. Down. Around to the left, on the right. Okay, let's try it again. So it's down, up, round to the right, down, on to the left. Round, the left, down, onto the right. Okay, let's do it one more time. Down and up, round to the right, onto the left, around to the left, to the right, and on to the right. Well, that was, okay, so it's front up, it's two, down to the right, down to the left. Okay, yes. So we got it. So now, just a quick run through, let's go through it quickly. So it's okay, so maybe that can be another part of the exercise now that we work our way down the body. So we've done the upper quadrant, let's do the lower. So we did a movement that brings the strength from above down to the bottom. So it's through the right, and our left is going to lend to the right. So it bends in a little bit to the right. The right is down. So we're going to go down here like that. So power to the right, power to the left, power to the right, power to the left. So it's yes, 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 yes. And as we do that, when we go power to the left, we bring our right leg onto our right toes. And when we go power to the right, bring our left leg onto our left toes and bend it in toward the right a little bit. So it's 1, and down in that action. Bringing the strength down, strength down. So it's just 1, 2, 3. We can do it with our hands. If we want to open our hands and press down, we can do that. That might be even better because this is vision strategy Innovate. So we want to celebrate the strength and apply it. So we're having open hands, grasping the power down into our stance. So that lower quadrant working is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And we should keep our good posture, engaging the core, hips forward, butt tuck under, stomach in, chest out, but shoulders down and relaxed throughout. Arms, strong arms. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now with that celebration. Yes, 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 yes. Good. And one more time. Okay. So that's that. And then we have to remember that we took the power of ourselves, our thoughts, our surroundings, our this or that, from behind as well. So one last exercise that is surrounded, that it's embracing and respecting our surroundings and our environment. So something that gives and takes, gives and takes, gives and takes. We could take and give, but let's give and take. So maybe 1, 2, and we want to be sure what we give is considerate, respectful, honorable, decent, and all those things. Forward. Okay, so it's right, left. Let me step back so you can see my hands. So I'm giving. So it's right. And then I turn my hand and I'm taking. Giving. Taking. Forward. Take. Forward. And back. Well, back. Down. Okay, very good. Now, a practice. In New York Coach's vision strategy, it's good to be corrected. So when you reach the hands forward, try to make sure your hand is pointing up and pointing up so that you get the visual image of upward, onward and upward. I I used to tell my son that he is an onward and upward person. He's so good at what he does, and we should all do as great as him. He's 33 now. I can brag. So, okay, so Alice in. It's not exactly the fingers that you're going to see, it's the whole hand, but it is those fingers, those pointers that are prominent when you reach forward and reach out. It is that you see most prominent. And then back, same thing. It's another test in balance, so it's good for balance. Let's go through it one time quickly. Okay, and then one final, bringing it all up that we did with our hands up like this, ready to receive, bringing it all up, in, onto us, down, and then with the back of our hands, bringing out our outward energy, out, and facing it all with thanks and gratitude, love and goodness, strength and fortitude. Yes. Done. Good job. New York Gold Tourist Vision Strategy Innovate. Good luck.